Okay, please rise for the opening prayer. Miss Banyas, can you lead the prayer? Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Okay. Before you sit down, please arrange your chairs and pick some trashes under your chairs. Okay, please take your seats. Now, boys, I wanna check your attendance. Please count off. Girls, count off. Okay, very good. Everyone is present. So now, who can give me a short recap about our last meeting, our topic last meeting? Anyone? Yes, Miss Valentos? Okay. Thank you for your recap, Miss Valentos. So now, let us now proceed to my discussion. So by the way, I am Ami Rose V. Valenzona. I am your teacher for today. I want you to listen to me carefully. So now, I have here few questions. Have you ever experienced being unmotivated in going to school or doing projects and assignments? Anyone? Yes, Ms. Kahes? Yes, of course. Some of us might feel unmotivated because there's a lot of things to do. We're not just going to school. We also have a lot of other things to do. That's why sometimes we get unmotivated. Thank you, Ms. Kahes. What are the reason of being unmotivated? She feels unmotivated due to a lot of things to do, and also sometimes there's circumstances that we have some problems, financial problems, family problems, and many more problems. Alright? For now, I will divide the class into 4 groups, and I want you to brainstorm for some reasons why someone might lose motivation. So after having a brainstorm, I want you to share your ideas in the class. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, done? Okay. Have you already brainstormed your ideas? For the first question, what might be the reason why a person loses his or her motivation? Anyone? Yes, Miss Banyas? Yes, because of some reasons na si Jay, problema gidala-dala. Problems and also what? Experiences that are hard to move on. Wow, rats. So next, Miss, wait. What do you think is the best way to help students motivated? Anyone? Yes, Miss Matogina. Oh, very good. We can help students get motivated through rewarding them or simply acknowledging their achievements. Recognize what they have achieved for them to be motivated. Thank you, Miss Matogina. The third question. How does feeling unmotivated affect an individual's performance? Anyone? Anyone wants to volunteer to answer? Yes, Miss Quizon. How does feeling unmotivated affect an individual's performance? Yes. So, yes, very good. Being unmotivated makes an individual's performance go down. Like, he or she might fail some of her grades. Okay, thank you. So now, maybe you have an idea what will be our topic today? Yes. Our topic for today is all about identifying and understanding motivation problems. Our topic for today is identifying and understanding motivation problems. So, what do you think motivation problem is? Anyone? Anyone who has an idea what motivation problem is? Yes, Miss Masukol? Yes, very good. Motivation problems are problems like challenges of what? Challenges on individual to not perform a thing. So, in here, so motivation problems refers to difficulties or challenges in finding the drive, energy, or desire to take action towards achieving goals, completing tasks, or engaging activities. These problems can occur in various contexts, such as work, school, or personal life. I know it's familiar for us to recognize what's the motivation problem, since we as an individual, we encounter these problems. Like, we're not able to do such things in our house or in school because of some what? Problems like we have, like sometimes we don't have, like we have family problems and or financial problems like that. So we have here two main types of motivation. So first, we have intrinsic motivation. What is intrinsic motivation? Anyone? Okay. So, intrinsic motivation, this comes from within. People are intrinsically motivated when they do something because they enjoy it, find it interesting, or get personal satisfaction from it. So, for example, Lara plays volleyball because it's her hobby and she enjoys it very well. When we say intrinsic, it is someone's wants, or like she just want to play like the volleyball, so to enjoy, not to win, not just the mindset to win. Am I understand? Okay, very good. Next, number 2 is the second motivation type of motivation is extrinsic. When we say extrinsic, it is this comes from the outside sources. People are extrinsically motivated when they do something for a reward or to avoid a punishment. Yes, to get a reward. For example, Mary Joy study hard so that she will have a big grades and have a reward from her mother. Am I understand? Yes, very good. So we are done in the types of motivation. Let us now proceed to the common motivation problems. So what do you think are the common motivation problems? So, common motivation problems. So, common motivation problems, it is, one of these is lack of interest. When we say lack of interest, an individual doesn't want to do such things because he or she might not finding any joy or meaning in the task, which can lead to procrastination or avoidance. When we say procrastination, yung unja na good, kundi yung di ko maglikay. That's lack of interest. Now, next is fear of failure. So, an individual is fear of failure. Like, a person may feel anxious or afraid of failing, which can prevent from starting or completing tasks. Like, an individual say, ay, di lang kumuha na, kay mapildi ko. Mauwawan lang tabi nga. That's what fear of failure is. Number 3 is low self-esteem. What? Low self-esteem. A person may doubt their abilities and lack of confidence, leading to a lack of motivations to try new things or challenge themselves. Like, ngayon ka, huy, apilugan, di bagay din na niyo mo. Ngayon na siya, di ko, mawaw ko. Di ko, kay di ko bagay anak. Pero, mura dyan na ilaha kay, they has low self-esteem. Banggi, uwawon kaayo. Fourth is burnout. When I say burnout, being overwhelmed or exhausted, especially from overworking, can drain energy and reduce motivation. So, too much work can also cause motivation problem to an individual, because when you work so hard, you will lose your energy, and at the end of the day, you don't have any time to do another things because you're already tired. Like, am I understood? Very good. Next is unclear goals. Unclear goals. If goals are vague, unrealistic, or not specific, it can be hard to find motivation to work toward them. So, in doing things, you should set some goals so that you have a straight line to what you're going to achieve, what you wanna going to do. Am I right? Like, I'm going to study so hard this semester so that I can have a good grades. That's your goal. That's the one you want to achieve. So, in order to achieve that, you should set some goals, and also avoid from distractions. Am I understand? Very good. Next is external distractions. When we say external distractions, it is the environmental factors such as noise, social media, or personal issues can divert attention and energy away from tasks. O diba? When we say noise, the environment is noise. When we say social media, agi mo plano magtuon ka, pagkataod-taod tuwa na ka sa Facebook, ka scroll na ka. Diba? We students nowadays get easily distracted. Bisan ako, dali ako ma-distract. Magtuon ko no, inigtaod-taod, Facebook na. Diba? Next is lack of rewards or recognition. So when we say lack of rewards or recognition, when efforts are acknowledged or rewarded, it can lead to decrease in motivation to continue working hard. So as what I said earlier, a student's achievement should be acknowledged, even though a little bit. Bisan pag gamay ng achievement, dapat i-acknowledge na for the students to do better, to do more. For not just for himself, di ba? To make individuals confidence, di ba? Mubus ilang confidence. So kung every student should be acknowledged with their bisan pag ginagmay ra jud nga achievement, acknowledge sila. Am I right? Am I understand? Okay, thank you. So now let us proceed to the steps the teacher can take to identify and understand better the students' problem and motivation. So as we future educator should know this in order for us to know what might our future students' motivation problems are, so that we can help them. Okay. First, do careful and systematic observations of students' behavior. Teachers should observe all students in different subject areas in a variety of contexts and in a variety of tasks. So, for example, Students work hard in pursuing a task when working in groups, but not as much as when he works by himself alone. So in this systematic observation, a teacher should maybe use some checklists if his or her students is participate sa iyang class, or di ba naniminaw bang tarong, or kananay kung mag-answer dili ba permi manundog, or kananay ni improve ba ijahang ang grade sa iyang students, not just kananay porket kay wa man ta kahibaw og naminaw ba na sila tanan. So we should have also some checklist og buhat ba na sa imong estudyante, or we can also have some peer or self observations. Imong mag-observe sila sa ilang mga kaugalingon or sa ilang mga classmate. May understand? Okay, very good. Next is observe students' emotional expressions and behaviors. Take a look at the amount of enthusiasm students approach a task. So, in this one, we should identify what are these students' amount of enthusiasm. So, do they smile or they get excited when they do the task, or they look depressed or bored or anxious while being engaged in the task? Do they show pride in which they have accomplished? Do they show embarrassment or humiliation if something goes wrong with the task? So, we can identify if the student is having a problem in motivation if wala mag-activity mo niya, lingaw iyang environment, tagsiya, tara skilled, murag may pakialam, murag gamugot pirmi, di ba? Unya, wapagali, gasugod, gananay activity, frustrated na kayo, murag naunsa, di ba? May lahan dyan mo. We can identify students if they have problem in motivation through also their facial expressions. Letter C, supplement observations with other strategies. Sometimes, observations of behavior may not accurately determine what could be the problem with the amount of motivation the students have. So, for example, student may seem to be listening intently to what the teacher is presenting, but in fact, is planning what movie to watch after class. So, muna ron, lutang kayo. Kana bitong abinimog naminaw na siya imong estudyante kay grabing jamo-jamo. But di ay tuana ni lupad nang una-una unsay tanawon sa lida ini guli, di ba? As a result of this discussion, the teacher might find out that his high-performing students in fact do not like schoolworks but strive to get high grades because of pressure from parents. So those high achievers daw, basi nila gusto makadako grado kay gi-pressure sa parents. And also, or the low-performing students whom teacher may think as not being interested at all to learn may reveal experiencing feelings of failure or disappointment if they are unable to finish the task. Hindi ba? Mabaliktad hinoon. Kung na ay gali ay problem and motivation ng individual, di dyan na basihan ng iyang performance as always, because kananay bas hindi yes achiever na siya, pero iban tanan man pwede maka-experience of problem motivate kananay nga dili ma-motivated na sila na perfect lang sila kay the pressure from their parents. Nya kadto pa hinung mga kanang slow learners kananing kamot lugo sila makakuan kay lagi slow learners sila, pero gusto nila mo padayon because gusto sila mo achieve ilang goals. Letter D. Some students may not feel comfortable when they are... Letter D. So, in letter D, some students may not feel comfortable when they are interviewed face-to-face by teachers or if they are asked what their problems are. Hence, questionnaires may be developed and administered to the students on which they will write their responses helpful in identifying motivational problems. So, we all know that we have that students nga magiwawon kayo. Even ako, mauwaw ko. kinanay mo tanan mo na ba kay problema sa mo tagi mo close mo share ka largo, di ba? Not all of us will share our problems directly to someone who we're not really comfortable with. Am I right? So to help them so that we can help them know what their problems are, we can use questionnaires and let them answer what might be the struggling around, di ba? So those are the steps the teacher can take to identify and understand better the student's problem in motivation. So identifying motivation problems requires the teacher to be keen in observing students' behavior. At the same time, he or she should also be able to anticipate or make good guesses on what could be happening in minds or feelings of students that may explain their actions or behavior. So as a future educator someday, we should know our students very well so that we're able to know what they are experiencing so that we can help them, di ba? Am I understand? Everyone? Yes, thank you. Very good. So, since you've already understand the topic, let us now proceed to the application. So, for your application, this is a group activity and 5 sentences answer in a 1/2 size of paper. I want you to construct an essay about common motivation problems and ways to overcome it. 5 members every group. Yes. Okay. I'll give you 5 minutes to answer. Okay. Finish? Okay, thank you. Pass your papers. Okay. So for your assessment, I want you to answer these following situations. In a 1/4 size of paper, answer the following situations. Identify if it is intrinsic motivation or extrinsic motivation. So you've listened to my discussion, right? So please answer this question. I'll give you 5 minutes. Done? Okay, please exchange your papers. Let's check. Number 1. Angeline practices guitar every evening because she enjoys creating music. Intrinsic or extrinsic? Yes, very good. Intrinsic. Number 2. Angela studies hard to win a scholarship and help with college expenses. Intrinsic or extrinsic? Everyone, huh? Very good. Extrinsic because she studies hard to win scholarship to help with college expenses. Number 3. Fatima paints because she finds it relaxing and fun. Yes, very good. Intrinsic. Number 4. Genevieve goes to the gym to improve her health, and avoid health problems. Yes, very good. And extrinsic. Number 5. May volunteers at the animal shelter because she loves animals and feels good helping them. What's the answer? Intrinsic. Very good. Who got perfect scores, Manbe? Wow. Very good. Pass your papers in front. So, since you learn, I guess you've learned, right? You've learned from my discussion. So for your assignment, I want you to study in advance for the next topic. And for the concluding activity, it is said by Zig Ziglar, people often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. So I am Amirus Valenzona, signing off as your teacher for today. That's all. Thank you.